Death happens in families, whether it's a pet or a family member, and it could be shocking and devastating for kids, just as it is for adults. But when kids connect with their imagination, they could find tools to help soothe what's going on and help them through their grief. I'm thinking about a little girl who lost a dog, and she knew her dog for her whole life, little Buddy. And what I usually start with is I ask the kids, what do they believe happens when someone dies? And for her, she believed the dog went to doggy heaven. And she drew a picture of doggy heaven, and there was no cats allowed. You could eat whatever you want. You could climb on the furniture. He was playing with his other friends, his mother who had passed on, the across the street neighbor. And it was such a loving place that this comforted her. And she could visit doggy heaven, because if you have someone there, you could visit. So by her visiting, she felt comforted, and it kept his memory alive. Or another girl I'm thinking of who lost her grandfather, which can be devastating and often happens when kids are growing up. But for her, she believed her grandfather was above, kind of looking over. So I'll ask her, or I'll ask any child, well, what would you like to say to your grandfather that you didn't get a chance to say? And what you wanted to say is, I love you, which you said many times, but you wanted him to know I love you. And he looked down on her in her imagination and said, I love you too. I'm happy. Be happy too. And that really helped her feel that she could move on a little bit. And it takes time, but it made a difference for her to know she could connect with her own imagination.